trying to figure out this hair. Just told Paul I'm getting my hair cut in a
It
little
turned it
bit.
into something weird. So, yes.
It'll happen, hopefully.
Hmm.
Here we are, post-apocalypse.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all go through the whatever stages of grief, 7, 5, whatever the number is, and we try to understand what happened. And I got to tell you, 24 hours later, I don't understand. There's
Yeah.
been nothing where I've said, oh, okay. I mean, I don't agree with it, but I could see it.
Hey, Brett
You know?
Smith came out this
Hmm.
morning or yesterday, sometime late. He said it's the darkest days for Microsoft in British history or something like that.
Wow. That sounds like a revolutionary era speech.
Yeah, I feel like there were some darker days at points in the
Yes, they
past.
sure were. Um, yeah, I don't. Uh, Microsoft, it's interesting. They've escaped antitrust attention for so long. And there are these other bigger bullies in the industry that really deserve a lot more attention than Microsoft for sure. And it's weird that the climate right now is such that they just stumbled into a period of time where people are like, no, we're just going to stop everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really have much to say here. I've said the same thing about this deal from the beginning. I don't feel any differently today. There's absolutely no justification for blocking this deal. And certainly the justification that the UK CDMA brought up is the most, or CMA, is it CMA?
CMA.
I guess CMA. Um, the stupidest friggin' thing I've ever heard in my life. Just absolutely dumb what they're trying to prevent. It's like a future crimes thing. Like we imagine a future in which blah, 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 it's like, or Microsoft owns a dominant position in DVD delivery. And we have to make sure they don't expand into online video streaming, because the future's, who knows what's going to happen in the future. And it's like, right. Who knows? I don't know. I could just babble about this for an hour. I'm sorry. It's upsetting.
Yep. Now, Foss Patents, or
Mm-hmm.
what is his name? That's the Twitter
Mueller,
account.
Florian Mueller.
Yes. Has put out a speculation. So the EU
Mm-hmm.
is ruling, I think it's May 22nd
Mm-hmm.
on this thing. He believes that the UK has done this and that Microsoft will actually get this solved somehow prior to the EU being announced.
I see.
I'm not sure how that works or why that works or whatever.
There is, regardless of the specifics of this case, there is a prevailing theory out in the world about regulators and this stuff, and that they need to be shown to be doing something, that
Sure.
their job is to intensely examine this kind of thing and make sure they're doing the right thing for whatever it is, consumers, for competition, whatever, depending on where you are. Yep, 100%. I don't feel that any regulatory body that has complained about this has given anything that isn't either Sony's argument or, in this case, complete nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's telling that there are 6, 7, 8, whatever number other countries, including, by the way, Japan, the home of Sony, that have let this thing go without qualification, no conditions. In fact, there isn't one example of a regulatory body yet, although there will be, that has approved this deal with condition, right? There's not even one example of that. So what do we make of this? I don't know. But if this is them trying to demonstrate that they're paying attention, all they've demonstrated is how out to lunch they are. And if I lived I'm in the same way that I'm super disappointed in the FTC taking Sony's side and literally just taking their arguments and pasting it into an argument. If I was from the UK, I would look at this and say, this is a perfect example of how our government is completely out to lunch. Like, just they have no idea what they're doing. It's incredible. It just doesn't make any sense. You do nothing about all the abuses that Apple, Google, Amazon, Facebook are wrecking on the industry and on consumers. You do nothing about that. But this is the hill that you'd stand on? This thing that doesn't change the dynamics of the gaming market in any way, shape, or form? Really? Really? Well, yeah, really. Right?
You know what else
How's
is
your
changing?
morning going, Brad? Getting a haircut?
Microsoft Edge will soon let you turn off unnecessary features, supposedly. At least that's what they're testing it. I don't think they're going to let me turn off all the ones I want, but that will be a welcome change.
Yeah, I think Windows and Edge both need a dashboard where it's
Yeah.
just a bunch of check boxes, you know.
Do you want AI? No. Do you want recommended settings? No. It's you're not going to get it though. I mean, when they're down
Well,
28%, they need to make money somehow throughout.
they do, but we keep talking about this. Isn't there a better way?
Yeah,
In the same
it's
way.
let me pay you $10
Mm-hmm.
for this OS, which it would take a million ads, not a
Yep.
million, but a lot of ads. You'd have to shove in my face about lowering my interest rate, which I'm not going to do. Just let me give you $10 and just remove all that.
Yep. Make it part of Microsoft 365. Let's
Yeah.
benefit the company in an overt way that it is arguably bundling, and let me just take it and be happy with it. Um, uh, what is a Microsoft 365 family is what, $99 a year?
Mm-hmm.
Make it 109, 120. I don't care. And let me do this. They have to be driving people away by now. They have to be.
Well, yeah, it's a crypto wallet.
How many
There's all
bad
sorts of
experiences do
junk.
you have with Windows, right? Before the next time it's time to buy something new, you're like, I'm going to look at a Mac or even a Chromebook or whatever. I'm going to put Linux on this thing and be done with it. Whatever. I don't know. No? I don't buy. How does no one see this? It's
I
just,
don't
it
know.
bugs me how obvious this is.
Maybe they're making a lot more. Maybe it's like, well, actually, Brad, that you would have to pay them $49.99 because they're making about $50. I have no idea what they actually
Yeah.
generate from a single user. It can't be that much, though.
Right. So, unfortunately, if you have a standalone Windows tax service or whatever, yeah, maybe it's $50 a year. If you roll it into Microsoft 365, I mean, you got to realize most people aren't using this service to its fullest extent anyway. So, a lot of people would just do it because they're like, oh, I get like a terabyte of storage and blah blah blah, whatever else, and not really use it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the economics are. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know what it's worth. But by the way, once again, we've had the perfect example of the differences between a like a subscription and what that brings to the company, and then pay a non-paying thing with ads, which is Spotify. Maybe I should just look at the numbers, but if you look at Spotify's results, financial results, you see that the majority of their customers are not paying and they're ad supported, and the vast majority of their revenues come from the minority of people who are paying. It's not even close. And let me see if I can just find this number. Sorry, I wasn't thinking that we were going to talk about this, but premium subscribers provided 2.7 billion euros in revenue of a total of 3 billion. 2.7 of 3. The ad-supported subscribers, who are a bigger audience, 300 million and change. So 2.7 billion versus 300 million. That's the difference. And I'm trying to find the exact number of users. Paying customers are 210 million versus I don't see the number. So whatever, it's 300 something million. So yeah, two-thirds, I guess. I can't do math. 2/3 of their customers are 3/5 of their customers, I guess is the number, are not paying, and they contribute a tiny slice of revenue versus the people who pay. So just charge me for that. Just if only some of us do it, you'll make everybody happy. People aren't paying. They're like, look, I'm saving $1. Oh, there's another ad for erectile dysfunction. Fantastic. Windows 11. Too much?
I mean, that's kind of the ads that I saw when I first opened the Bing Weather.
Have you ever looked at the widget board? I mean, my God, they're not ads. They're just garbage stories from Glam and like whatever stupid celebrity watch.
Yeah, the thing is I like the little weather icon on the taskbar, but I think the reason why I like it is not because it's the weather or anything useful, because there's literally a window like right next to me. I can look outside and see my own weather. It's that it keeps the taskbar balanced, right?
Yes, because you feel like it's gonna teeter up.
Yeah, you're like, I need something over there. I mean,
slide off the thing.
So Start 11 helps that, and that's why I've pretty much turned off. Because you accidentally hover over it, it's like 16 reasons you're going to die tomorrow. And it's like, you know what? I don't need that in my life. Like,
yep, I know. I just don't understand how nobody, like, they put designers on, I think someone's eventually knocking at my door. They put designers on video talking about all the care they took and details matter and blah, blah, blah. And then they put ads on top of everything. And it's like, guys, geez, like, give us an option. Even our stupid little company, gives you an option. I mean, we have to make money
Hmm.
with ads. There's no way around it. It's the world, But for those minority of people who visit the site who pay for premium, they get no ads, but they get other things, whatever. But I mean, there's a choice. Is the
Yep.
point. And I feel like if I can do it, like, I mean, you know, anything. I don't know. Too obvious.